guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is that time of year again, time for the spring VIP Sephora sale. So I'm really excited this year to share with you some recommendations I have for you for the sale if you haven't shopped yet. Or even if you have shopped, you can shop multiple times during the sale event, as I usually do. So hopefully this video you find helpful in terms of figuring out some things you might want to try out. I'm also definitely going to include at the end of this video my personal wish list. I have already made a small purchase, and I'm going to be making several additional purchases I know throughout the sale time. So these are things that I have in my cart or things I've already purchased and have my eye on, and want to kind of share that with you as well. For those of you who are new here, thanks for checking this out. I am a full-time working mom, but in my spare time I really enjoy making these videos here on YouTube on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle. I also do highlight my reselling experience on Poshmark. If those kind of things sound interesting at all to you, please definitely check out my other videos, linked down below, and please also subscribe as well. It'll really help me out as I continue to grow this channel. Okay, so for today I'm going to talk about my VIB Sephora sale recommendations and also wish list. So as you all are probably aware by now, Sephora is having their semi-annual VIB sale or spring sale right now, and the dates I have listed down below in the comment section. Currently, Rouge has been able to shop the sale at 20% off prices for several days now. VIB just went live, so we're able to shop as a VIB if you're a VIB now for 15% off. And then insiders will be able to shop shortly for 10% off. I just want to put out there, of course, this video is not sponsored at all by Sephora. Sephora has no idea really who I am. These are just my personal picks and opinions on these products. All these products also were not gifted to me, and this is everything that I just purchased on my own and things I just love. So hopefully you find this helpful, and this is a totally unbiased review. Okay, so I'm going to go through my top favorite picks that I'm using right now, and I really tried to focus my selections on items that you can use now, which is the spring and summertime. So in general, during this time of year, like I think a lot of you, I try to focus a little bit less on heavy duty makeup, but more on kind of light, airier makeup, fresh color palettes, things like sunscreen, things along those lines that you're really going to be using during these warmer months. So I'm going to focus on those items today. And I just have a few picks to share with you, and products that are kind of my ride or die products that I repurchase over and over again from Sephora, sometimes from elsewhere, but these are all available at Sephora. So I think the Sephora sale is a great time to stock up on these essential products, ones that you use over and over and have to keep replenishing. Of course, this time of year, as most of us are also sheltering at home, at least in America right now, it's a good time to kind of think about your skincare and makeup routine and kind of tweak what you need to do and stock up on things you need. Of course, retail therapy also never hurts most times as well, and I've been definitely partaking in a lot of that. You'll see in my upcoming videos I do have several retail arbitrage for Poshmark, but also retail purchases of my own that I've made online recently as I'm cooped up at home and have really not much else to do besides my usual responsibilities. So I hope you enjoy these type of retail hauls, and I think the Sephora haul that I'm going to be doing is going to be a little bit of that as well. So going ahead and just jumping into this, these are my picks for the Sephora VIB sale. I've talked about a lot of these products in other videos. I will link some relevant videos down below if you want to see more detailed review on them. Right now for this video, I'm just going to kind of breeze through some of these picks. So first picks that I wanted to go over are skincare, and this is going to be no surprise if you watch my channel for some time now, but I love the Purity Made Simple line from Philosophy. So here is their one-step facial cleanser that I have. And this comes in different sizes. I have a supersized vat of it. I will do a full video on reviewing my ultimate top favorite products from Philosophy, including Purity, of course, in an upcoming video. So definitely check that video out. It'll be up shortly. But this is probably my all-time favorite product of all time for skincare. I love Purity Made Simple. This is an all-in-one, one-step cleanser, so it cleanses your face, but it also is a great makeup remover, kind of acts as a toner as well. So I love these multitasking products. I've used this for years and years and years. Absolutely love it. It's great for sensitive skin. I use it to take off all my makeup. Even my heavy-duty long-wear makeup comes off really well. I don't need to use a separate makeup remover. So if you haven't checked out Purity Made Simple for a cleanser, I really suggest you do, and this sale time is a great time to pick it up. So that's my first pick, is Purity Made Simple Facial Cleanser. I will link all of these products down below in the description box as well. The next item on that purity line as well is a newer product. It's been around for probably a little over a year or so, and it is the Purity Made Simple Pore Extractor. So I use this like an exfoliating clay mask, which is what it is, and I love this product. This is my favorite mask product right now. I love the Purity Made Simple line, but more importantly, I just love the texture and performance of this mask. So for me personally, I really love these clay masks, and I like that drying sensation on my skin. I feel like it's really extracting the pores and cleaning things out really well. I know not everybody does, so if you do not like a drying type of mask, then this is not for you. But if you do, this is an amazing one to try out. So I highly suggest trying out this pore extractor. Alright, the next item is sunscreen as a part of skincare, and I've talked about sunscreen before, how important it is to minimize hyperpigmentation, as I have a lot of, and also to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. So this time of year, as we're heading into the warmer spring and summer months, sunscreen is all that more important. It's important all times of year though. Really, you should be wearing it 12 months of the year, but especially in these summer months, you really want to make sure you apply more regularly and have good coverage. So it's always a challenge combining sunscreen and makeup, in my opinion. A lot of makeup facial products do include sunscreen already built in, and I really love those types of multitasking products, but I feel like those alone may not be good enough coverage, especially in these really warm months, that I like to wear a product like that, but I also want to put sunscreen on top of it. So I do a couple things. I often will put a layer of sunscreen on as a base layer before my foundation, and I have some other favorites of those that I've talked about in previous videos. But for this video, I want to talk about the sunscreen setting spray that I love, and that's from Coola. So it's a makeup setting spray. It's SPF 30, and it really functions as a setting spray for your makeup. So you put on your full face of makeup, and then I just spritz it on. In fact, I can show you right now. It has a little spray here, and you just kind of spray it on like that, and then it dries, and you have a makeup setting spray, but you also have SPF 30. So as a makeup setting spray, I think it works okay. I think there are other more longer wearing makeup setting sprays, and that's not really the purpose of this. I think it does a decent job, but mainly why I love this is really the SPF 30. But I mostly love how you can apply this after your makeup's already set, and you can reapply it so easily during the day. If you don't have a spray application like this, to be honest, it's really difficult to put on sunscreen on top of a full face of makeup, especially if you're in a workplace or in a professional setting. You really can't goop on sunscreen on top of makeup during the day if you want to reapply. But something like this, you can just keep in your bag, and during the day as I'm walking around for meetings or what have you at work, I am getting sun exposure. I just spritz this on, a couple of spritz, and it gives me that extra coverage. The one downside to this product, as I mentioned before, is that there is a sunscreen type of scent when you apply it. Maybe even kind of an alcohol-ish type of scent. That's the major downside, I think, in my opinion. Also, that when you use this, it goes down pretty quickly because you're spraying quite a bit on every day. So you do go through this quickly. That's the other downside. The scent does dry. There's a little bit of a lingering scent for a while though, just to be totally honest. But I personally don't mind it that well. But in case that bothers you, that might be something you want to think about before picking this up. But besides those cons, I think this has more pros because I just love the way it applies, and the SPF during the day I think is essential. So check this out if you haven't done so already. Okay, so I have one body care product that I want to mention as a favorite that you want to pick up, and this is no surprise. Everyone knows this iconic packaging. It's a Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, and this is just the small version that I have now. This is 2.5 ounces. It does come in several different larger versions, which I also have, but for the sake of this video, I just wanted a little small one to show you. They also make a ton of other products in their line. They make a lip balm, which I love. They make a body wash, which I also love, and a body spray, which I've tried. They make a foot cream and a hand cream, all of which I own and love. The main reason why I love this product is probably, to be honest, the scent. First, I love this scent. It is a pistachio type of scent, they describe it as. A pistachio kind of coconutty type of scent. It smells like you're on vacation. I just love it. I just love putting this on, especially before bed. I apply it after the shower, and I just really love smelling that scent. It's just gorgeous. I have tried some of their other body creams that have come out, but to be honest, nothing compares to this. So I always just gravitate toward the original Boom Boom cream. I believe this cream also is supposed to have some firming properties as well. It says to help tighten and smooth skin, which is a nice bonus. I haven't noticed major effects with regard to that, but I haven't really been paying that much attention. But it is amazing in terms of its scent. The second thing that I'll say is that it also is really, really hydrating. So while I can't personally say that it tightens my skin, I think it's hard to tell that, at least for now, it really is moisturizing. It's kind of on a thicker density type of cream, which I personally like for a body cream. That scent is just to die for. But as you can see here, I'm pretty much done with this, but that's what the color looks like. And I'll show you a little bit on my hand. So it is a thicker type of a cream. And when you apply it, you'll see it's just like that. And definitely has some density to it. But I really like how it drinks into the skin, and it's super, super hydrating. So I think if you haven't done so already, you have to. I think so many people talk about this product and I fall in love with it. Even the whole line, I'll say everything I've tried, I've really liked. And these tend to have a lot of gift set opportunities as well, as I'll talk about in my wish list. This, especially for holiday, they come out with some really great gift sets for all their products, which I tend to always pick up every year and restock. But if not, you can also just try the individual versions if you want to give it a shot. These also oftentimes come up in the Sephora Rewards Bazaar, so if you want to just check out a little sample, check that out too. But the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, definitely a favorite. Okay, and then I have two makeup type of products that I wanted to quickly mention. One is my CC cream from IT Cosmetics. This is my #1 favorite CC cream that I use, and I've demoed this before in a previous video. Again, I'll link these relevant videos down below to show you. I use this color medium, although now since I started using this cream, they have so many other different shades to try, but I just stick with my classic medium that I've used for years and years. What I love about this product is that it's a CC cream, like all CC creams or BB creams. They're multitaskers, and I love multitaskers just for my lifestyle, but I also really like this because it's a physical only sunscreen of SPF 50, which is amazing, right? So again, I like to slather on sunscreen, especially in these warmer months. I also don't always like to wear heavy foundation. So these days, when a lot of days I'm staying at home, of course, like you all, and during the summertime when I'm spending more time with the family outdoors, I don't want to wear a full face of makeup. I really just wear my full face of makeup and foundations when I'm at work. Other than that, I really just wear a CC cream. It's amazing, and this particular one just goes on so smoothly. It's really good coverage for a CC cream, which I like as well, and it has SPF. So if you haven't checked out this IT Cosmetics CC creams, this is my absolute favorite CC cream, and you can get different versions of it. They have illuminizing ones, they have bronzing ones. This is just the original, which I tend to like and gravitate toward. So I can kind of quickly show you what color medium looks like here. So I'm going to just do a little dollop on my hand. And there's a little pump applicator, at least on this version. And here's what it looks like. Let me just swatch a little bit here so you can kind of see how it looks. So of course I would need to blend it in, but medium for me matches pretty well. Actually, once I blend it in, of course now it doesn't look that way, but once I blend it in, the medium is a decent shade for me. These are very forgiving though, so even if you get your shade a little bit off, when you blend it in, because it's a CC cream, it doesn't really matter. It's just a really lightweight type of texture, as you can see here. Very comfortable on your face. It feels like you're not even wearing any makeup at all. So I totally love this product. Check it out if you need a CC cream. Okay, so that was kind of my foundation face makeup product, and the other product that you have to get if you have not had a new one recently is an amazing bronzer. I have several different great bronzers I use from IT Cosmetics. The Hourglass palette I love as well, but my recent love, and one that I hauled in my last Sephora haul from the winter, is my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. I can't get over this thing. I absolutely love it. I haven't used it all that long because I just recently hauled it several months ago, and I haven't used bronzer that much in these cooler months, but as we're heading into spring and summer, this is going to be my go-to bronzer for the seasons. I absolutely love it. I mean, it's just gorgeous packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging, like a lot of people are, and you just can't get any more beautiful than this in my opinion. And I just love the shape and the size and the amazing mirror on the top here, and then the inside is just beautiful. This is in the color Tantastic. I will try to swatch again a little bit for you here, but it's an amazing amount of product, as you can tell here, and I just really love the colorway. There's a little bit of a coconut scent too, which is nice. It's just perfect for this time of year, and I will put it on a little bit here. And of course, when you blend it in, it's not going to be so obvious on my hand, but this is a gorgeous bronzer. And really buildable. You can just add more and more if you need to. I don't know if you can even see that there, but right there I have a little bit of it. So that's the color on my skin tone. This is a Tantastic color in case you're interested. And again, of course, it's quite subtle, but hopefully you can see it there. So I love this bronzer so far. I'm going to be using it all throughout the next several months. I personally don't self-tan that much. I do have a couple self-tanners, so occasionally if I have to go to a special occasion, want to tan my legs when I'm wearing a nice dress, especially, you know, things like that, I will do it occasionally. But I am not a regular self-tanning type of girl, and the reason is just I don't really have the time for that, in my opinion. I could, of course, carve out some time if I really needed to, but I have to pick and choose what I do during my day, and to be honest, it's hard to add that other step because I feel like I would have to maintain it throughout these months. So rather than using self-tanners regularly, at least, I love bronzers. So most of the time, if I'm at work or somewhere, I mean, I'm kind of covered up anyway, where it's not a big deal if I have an amazing tan, but I really do like this bronzing type of product on my face and, you know, décolleté, and that way I do get a little bit of a sun-kissed type of a look without a full tan. So I just love this kind of product, and you probably use this on your body too if you wanted to tan a couple of areas. So if you're kind of like me and just kind of want a quick and easy way to kind of put a little color into your face, a bronzer like this, you know, really is amazing. Okay, so my all-time favorite lip balm slash sleeping mask is from Laneige, and I know you've seen this all before in other hauls and at the Sephora website. This is a total favorite of mine, absolute #1 favorite lip balm type of product, and I have mine in the original scent, which I tend to like best, although they've come out with different scents as well. I haven't tried them all, but so far I really, really like the original version here. I just love smelling it. It's just relaxing to me when I put this on, and it's so long lasting. I've used this particular jar for well over probably 9 months now, and I use it every day. And look, I have about a half left in here, which is amazing. So this product is something you really, really need to check out if you haven't done so, and stock up if you need to. But the scent is just amazing. There's no color to it, so when you put it on your lips, it's really like a balm. You're supposed to put it on before bed, sleep with it. You do not need to wipe it off, which is also great for me. But I also apply this during the day when I need a little extra hydration as a lip balm. It's very comfortable on, it's not sticky, so it's really a favorite of mine. So the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, definitely check it out. Okay, so I have one other quick lip product to share with you, and that is from Tarte. It's their lip quenches, and I've talked about this before. This is the holiday version I just got in my last haul, but they come out in so many different colors and versions. It's really their kind of lip balm with a little bit of pigmentation, and it's very hydrating. So I actually have this on my lips right now as just a gorgeous color. This particular shade is called Nude, and I picked this up in holiday, of course, and here's what this looks like. So it's just, for me, a perfect nude shade, and I use it almost every day, especially when I'm not at work. Sometimes at work, of course, I do like to wear a full lip. This is definitely more of a balm texture, but I love it because of how hydrating it is. It is not sticky at all, and I love this colorway in particular. But it's also really nice when you put it on. There's a little bit of a minty sensation, which I really like on lip products too. So right now, this is really one of my all-time favorite lip products. I also love how compact the design is. It's perfect for little mini bags. So I'm definitely going to be stocking up on different colors of the Tarte Lip Quench during the sale. And I would really, really highly suggest this, especially these months when you want really good hydration. You don't need a whole lot of pigmentation. This is just perfect. Okay, so I just have one final recommendation to give to you guys for the sale, and that is to pick out a really nice fragrance. So I definitely will be picking out both home fragrances in the sale, like candles, reed diffusers, which I'll get to in a few minutes, but I also am going to probably pick out another fragrance or stock up on my favorites. And this time of year, I always would like to get a fragrance refresh or a new fragrance just to kind of get me in the mood for the season. So spring and summertime, I love the lighter, slightly floral, fresh scents. So my picks are going to be from Jo Malone to check out. For this particular time of year, I gravitate towards those spring and summer scents, so I have quite a number of Jo Malone scents that I use throughout the year. But during this particular time of year, I love red roses that I have here. If you just want a beautiful rose scent, especially during Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, kind of holidays when you really love roses, this really gets you in the mood for those types of celebrations. So I love the Red Roses cologne. It smells like roses. And then I also love the Peony Blush Suede, which I don't have here right now, but that's another favorite during this time of year, which you should check out. And then the third favorite scent during this time of year from Jo Malone for me is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. And this is not just for this time of year. This particular scent I use throughout the entire year as kind of a base scent. You can layer other products with it, but I just love it all times of year. This is my #1 favorite Jo Malone fragrance. It's just a very fresh, airy type of scent. That's the best way I can describe it. But it's just really gorgeous, and it's very subtle. I've gone through this whole bottle, as you can see, so I definitely probably will stock up on this at least. But it's my all-time favorite cologne from Jo Malone. And it's not too overpowering, especially wearing to work. I'm very conscious of the kind of scents that I wear, but this one is perfect, and everyone tends to gravitate toward it. So yeah, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, #1 favorite. But check out some other spring scents from Jo Malone. I really like their cologne line. So finally, I wanted to share with you some of my favorites that I personally have in my cart on the Sephora website as we speak, and items that I have my eye on and are on my wish list. So I'm just going to go ahead and put up some screenshots here for you as I talk about some of the products, and I probably almost for sure I'm going to purchase a good portion of these. I may also add some other things that I don't mention, so if you want to see what I actually haul and do purchase, stay tuned for an upcoming video. Once I get all my items, I will show those to you. But for now, these are items that I likely will purchase or highly considering. And as you know, is probably true for a lot of you, throughout the time the sale's open, I go back and get new things as well. So that'll probably happen. But for now, these are the ones I have my eye on. So first things, I wanted to talk about a new concealer. So as I mentioned, I do like the CC cream here for just kind of weekend looks, but during the daytime at work, I tend to wear a full coverage foundation. So I do use my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation concealer that I've talked about, but I also do love my Dior foundation, which I've also reviewed here. So I have heard good things about the Dior Forever concealer. So that's in my cart now, and here's a picture of it. It's the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer, and I've heard really good things about it, especially in pairing it with my Dior foundation. I hope that'll be a good combination. I am in the market again for a new concealer, so I'm definitely going to pick up either this one or the one I'm about to talk about. So if you've tried the Dior one, please let me know how it performs for you. It's gotten really good reviews, so I'm hopeful this will work out for me too. It's always tricky to try to pick out my shade online here, but I'm going to try my best and we'll see how I do. So next item that I have in my cart is another concealer, and it's the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. But this particular concealer, as you probably have heard about, has also gotten really great reviews, so I'm excited to try it out. So I have tried other Too Faced products in the past. I have their primer that I have, a lot of their Peach Perfect products. I also have, of course, their eyeshadow palettes, but I haven't tried the Born This Way, either foundation or concealer. So because I've heard such good things about it, I think I might want to give this one a try. If you've tried it, of course, let me know as well. Okay, the next item to talk about here is how to kind of apply these face products, and I'm going to be picking up some more beauty blenders. There's no doubt about that. I love beauty blenders to blend out my foundation and even CC cream. I just love the texture of the beauty blender, and I love the original version as you see here. Some of the other colors, I think the density of the sponge changes a little bit, so I really love the tried and true original beauty blender in the pink that you see up here. I especially love it when it comes in a gift set. So I'm a sucker for these types of things. It's a little bit of a bonus because you just pay for the beauty blender price, at least with this set, and then you also get, I think, a little mat to clean it off on and a small cleanser. But I really love the little pouch it comes in for travel. I mean, those pouches just always get me. So almost for sure when you're purchasing this set, maybe some other beauty blenders to stock up as well. It's a great time while it's on sale. The next face type of product that I'm having my eye on is this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. So this has also gotten a lot of great reviews as well, and I probably would pick it up in the color medium. And it's just a gorgeous package and perfect, I think, to throw in your purse. It'll look really, really beautiful in there. And just to do touch-ups as a finishing powder during the day is kind of what I'm envisioning for this particular product. I do like Charlotte Tilbury products, but I really haven't tried their face makeup yet. I really have just tried the lip products, to be honest, and I do really like them. So I'm really wanting to try to expand my Charlotte Tilbury collection, so I have my eye on this powder. So the next products I have my eye on are lip products, and the main one here is this Dior Lip Addict Lip Maximizer Plumping Gloss. I've thought about this every single time the sales comes up, and because of the price and I have a ton of lip products, I just say, well, you know, I really don't need that, which I really don't, but I may just do it this time. I like their lip glow, the Balm, which is really nice. I don't use it too much just because I try to save it a little bit, to be quite honest, but I do like it, and I really like the idea of a plumping gloss, and this product has gotten some decent reviews too, so I'm excited to consider trying this out this year. We'll see if I actually do it, but that's in my cart. The next thing that's in my cart are a bunch of gift sets. So if you've heard me on this channel before, my Sephora hauls, I love these types of sets that Sephora puts together just because of the value. It's a great value. It's also a great way to try new products that I have my eye on but don't want to splurge for the full size yet. And also, to be honest, I hardly ever go through full size of anything. So it's really nice to get these small sizes because I probably won't go through a lot of these products entirely. So it's nice to kind of use just smaller versions for that reason. So in general, I tend to gravitate toward gift sets, especially during these sale times. So the first gift set I have here in my cart is a hydration one. It's a Sephora Favorites mini hydration set. So as you can see here, it's just kind of sample sizes, but products that I really want to try out. So in this set, there's the Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream, and I just mentioned I want to expand my collection of Charlotte Tilbury, so I really wanted to try the Magic Cream. It also has a Tarte C Setting Mist, which I own the full version of, and I do like, so I'm happy about a smaller version. I have not tried the Milk Makeup Cooling Water, so that's something I can try. The Laneige Sleeping Mask is also in this, and I just talked about it. I mean, #1 lip product for me. And then comes with the original makeup eraser. I actually got one of these erasers in my FabFitFun box last season, but I haven't tried it out yet, to be honest. So I think that's good too. So overall, I really love all of these products and I wanted to try some of them, so I almost for sure I'm going to be picking that one up. And then another gift set that looks really great to me is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Balm Lip Set. So this particular set is similar to one that I had before. I hauled a similar lip set previously. I'm just addicted to these lip sets, but I love this one because of the products in here. I think I'm going to like all of them. It's gotten great reviews as well. So it comes with the Fresh Sugar Therapy, which I have and love. The Quench Lip Rescue in Rose, that's the product I just talked about. I really love that product. I don't have the rose color, so I'm excited to add that one. It comes with the Too Faced Cosmetics Peach Mega Moisture Lip Balm, which I have not tried. The Pat McGrath Lips Fetish Lip Balm. I have some Pat McGrath lipsticks, which I really like, so I haven't tried the lip balm yet. And then also the Joy Cosmetics Essential Lip Enhancer Conditioning Treatment, which I also haven't tried. So a combination of products I love and also ones I haven't tried. So that's another great value, I think. And then the third gift set in my cart is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Jet Set. And I just talked about how much I love this fragrance and I love the cream. I have tried all the products in here. So it comes with the Boom Boom Cream. It also comes with the shower gel and then the fragrance mist. So I have all of these, but to have a kind of travel compact size like this, I think is really perfect. So I'm probably going to pick that one up too. And then, let's see, I have one home item, which is from Nest New York. It's the Bamboo Reed Diffuser. So I absolutely love home fragrances, especially as I've been sheltering at home like many of you. I've gotten into home fragrances more. In fact, I'm going to be doing an upcoming haul on some home fragrances that I picked up recently to share with you all. But I think I'm going to pick this one up. I do like Nest fragrances. The Holiday Nest fragrance is my #1 holiday fragrance for my home, both candle and reed diffusers. I always pick up. But for the warmer months like spring and summer, I wanted something a little lighter. So I'm probably going to try out the bamboo scent. I smelled this in the Sephora store before the stores were closed and I really like the scent. So I think I'm going to just pick up the reed diffuser. I have a lot of other candles which I'll share in my future haul with you. So I think I'm just going to do the diffuser. The diffuser is really nice because of course you don't have to worry about a burning candle, especially with 4 kids in the house. I do like that aspect of it. Plus it's always on, so you always smell the scent, which is really nice. You don't get the really nice candle lit glow, of course, as a candle gives you, but overall, I think in general, I probably prefer a reed diffuser for home scents just for the reasons I mentioned. So I'm probably going to pick this up, especially when it's on sale. I think it's a pretty decent value. And then finally, just to round this out, I have two fragrances that I am deciding between. So one is from Gucci, so the Gucci Bloom. I mean, these are classic scents that have been around for a bit now, but I just love them. I have a small version of this, which I like. Spring and summer, again, I love these more floral scents, so I'm excited to consider adding this particular set. Again, it's a good value. I love sets like I just talked about, so I may decide to splurge on this. The other fragrance that I may consider is, of course, just restocking the old favorite, the Wood Sage and Sea Salt from Jo Malone, but I would be interested in getting the larger version, which I have not yet. I've gone through several of my smaller versions, but to get the large full-size version, which is a 3.4 ounce, is something I have my eye on, especially during the time of the sale. So I think that does it. Those are all the items in my cart, or items I've already picked up in the sale currently. I probably will make some changes to this, so stay tuned for my future haul video where I go through in so much detail everything I decided to pick up and why. I hope that you're excited about shopping the Sephora VIB sale, and let me know what picks that you have your eye on. And if you have any reviews or thoughts on some of the products that I have my eye on, please let me know so I can make some good decisions about these things. But overall, I'm super excited to get these products in and kind of try things out and restock on some old favorites. So I want to thank you again for watching the Sephora video, and if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. Thank you again for watching, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to this channel so you don't miss future content on beauty and makeup if that's the kind of things you enjoy. I really hope that you and your family are staying safe during this crazy time, and I will look forward to seeing you again in my next video. Take care. Bye.